Hi there and welcome everybody to this limited overs exhibition match. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'll be with you throughout the day. Let me tell you, it promises to be a belter. Well, I've had a good look at the pitch. It's quite dry. In fact, it could well crack as the game goes on. And I'd say that the captain who won the toss had to bat first. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with... Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bennett.
Thanks, Mark. Welcome back to the cricket ground for this next session of play. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings.
That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it.
That was a really confident shot.
4 from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill. Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That's out of the ground. Let's see the action replay of that.
That is massive.
That is a glorious stroke.
Clever batting. What smart thinking. He's picked a very safe area.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
The fielding restrictions provide enough opportunity for attacking batsmen, so I expect a lot of quick runs in these early overs. Oh, it's a monster. What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
And they were diving for cover in the stand there. That over eased the pressure on the batting team.
The bowler isn't doing enough to keep it tight. It's a surprise to me if he stays in the attack. The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
That's run away for 4.
Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
We can have a look at that again.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
What a marvellous shot.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant.
The bowler won't like that one little bit. That brings up his half-century.
He's played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and to move on.
And the end of the over.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
Hogarth continues. He smashed that a long way.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
That's 2 sixes off the over now. That nearly joined us up here in the commentary box.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Oh yes, congratulations. What a good performance in this limited overs fixture that has been. A thoroughly deserved victory. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future. Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'm delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. If you win the toss here today, you've got to look to bat first. It's a very dry pitch, conditions overhead are clear, ideal really, sunny, a beautiful day for batting, and later in the match, it's almost bound to spin. It's a really crusty old surface. This is quite a dusty pitch. He had to bat first to get best use of it. What's more, it's a lovely sunny day. So from a batting point of view, everything's in their favour. From a bowler's point of view, it'll be a day for spin. Welcome to today's pint-sized 10-over one-day exhibition match. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'm thrilled to be here to bring you today's broadcast of the cricket. We're bound to see some powerful hitting. This isn't a game for the faint-hearted. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with our quick bowlers. Facing is Adam Gilchrist. So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box is Richie Van.
Thanks, Mark. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Crowd were brought to their feet by that shot.
Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was four from the moment that it left the bat.
Marvellous stuff.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Well, he smashed that for four, and what a big smile on his face.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time. No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Well, with the one-day fielding restrictions in place, it does give the attacking batsman the advantage, so expect some fireworks.
That was a no ball by Lee. Over the top and away for 4.
Oh, that's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it.
There's the umpire signal. No ball.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
That takes him into double figures.
They'll get you if you bowl there. This is one of the world's great players through the leg side.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That was a no ball by Lee.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
There's the umpire signal. No ball.
Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
Marvellous effort, that.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. On behalf of Richie Beddow and myself, Mark Nicholas, we bid you a good afternoon and look forward to bringing you more cricket coverage in the very near future. Bye-bye for now. Hi there, Mark Nicholas here, bringing you today's one-day exhibition match between two really impressive sides. We'll be here throughout the day. Richie Benner will be alongside me, and one thing we know for certain, this should be a ripper of a day. Here's a pitch that's going to thrill the spinners. It's very dry, almost dusty. It's certainly got a sort of crusty surface to it, and I expect it to rip sideways as the game goes on. This is a day to bat first and get runs on the board. This is quite a dusty pitch. He had to bat first to get best use of it. What's more, it's a lovely sunny day. So from a batting point of view, everything's in their favour. From a bowler's point of view, it'll be a day for spin. The umpires are out in the middle, the players are making their way too, and here come the opening batsmen. It's a stiff old target to chase. I reckon they might get there. Richie Benner might know more.
Thanks, Mark. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. That was a no ball by Bond.
You cannot afford to bowl too many no balls in the one-day game. You really can't. Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
There's the umpire signal. No ball. Really struck that well.
Never mind the fielder. The bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs. He's struck 2 sixes now off this over from Bond.
Clever batting. What smart thinking. He's picked a very safe area. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
That is a glorious stroke.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
Up and over and 4 runs. Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Oh, it's a monster.
Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes. He smashed that a long way.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
And the end of the over.
Good performance by this pair. They've taken full advantage of the fielding restrictions. The captain will be glad to push players back. I think the batsmen are dominating play, and it's a retreat job that's needed now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted.
That really is a suicidal run out.
Oh, that's just a waste. What a terrible waste of a wicket. Desperately bad communication by the batsman out there.
Ouch, that must have hurt.
Oh, what a shame. He played so well. And then fancy losing your concentration at a vital time like that. It could change the game.
This was how the wicket fell.
I'll tell you what, he scores the vast majority of his runs through the leg side. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
That's a big hit. It's 6.
They'll get you if you bowl there. This is one of the world's great players through the leg side. Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it. Miles! He's hit it miles! And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future. Hello there and welcome to today's pint-sized 10-over match. Yep, this is small, but don't worry, the hitting is big. I'm Mark Nicholas, all the thrills and spills and fun of the fair as we bring you a wonderful afternoon of cricket. Lovely conditions here today, a clear sky, a beautiful batting day in fact, particularly on this dry pitch. Most of us would have chosen to bat first on this pitch. It's really quite sort of dry and dusty, and you'd expect it to go a bit uneven and certainly to spin later in the game. I'd have wanted runs on the ball. Miles, he's hit it miles. Huge! That is huge!
That was 6 all the way.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far. That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it. You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played. Well, if you bowled him on his legs, he'll punish you every time. Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that.
Marvellous stuff.
I'll tell you what, he scores the vast majority of his runs through the leg side. Watch the field spread as the fielding restrictions are concluded. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
That's out of the ground. There's the umpire signal. No ball.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Great catch.
Well, that early wicket will put a lot of pressure on the batting side. Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start. Oh, it's a monster.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. What a marvellous catch.
Would you believe it? He got settled and then just gave his wicket away. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
We can have a look at that again.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
That's in the stands. 6 runs. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
That's too expensive, particularly in this sort of a game. I mean, the pressure here is intense, and you cannot afford to concede runs at an almost hemorrhaging rate.
Well, that one will wake him up a bit. Super stuff, that. That's 4 runs.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. Our shot.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy. Not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant. Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Well, that'll beat the fielder. Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things.
Marvellous effort, that. Let's take a look at...
Well, that's nothing more than the long hop, and thank you. He'll nail those every time.
That's a good shot.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. That is massive. Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
We can have a look at that again. 6.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Comfortably taken, no worries.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch. He will be kicking himself about that. What a way to get out just when he was set. Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away to the bleachers.
What a marvellous shot.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
He smashed that a long way.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Well, he can't afford to give away runs at this stage, so get him out of the attack and get someone on who won't.
What a catch, what a catch. We can have a look at that again. Marvellous stuff. Expertly held.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well. Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that. Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that. Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
Super catch that. That really is a suicidal run out.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that. Welcome back. Everybody's ready now for the second session in this thrilling contest. Up in the commentary box is Richie Bennett.
Thanks, Mark. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the inning.
Yep, that'll do it. That gives them an excellent win in this important limited overs fixture. On behalf of Richie Bennett and myself, it's a goodbye. We've had the most brilliant day here, a day that none of us will ever forget.